is Clint Richards. I have a lot of people who refer to me as AZ. Something I've been kind of throwing in the introduction. If you haven't watched all of my videos starting on the 19th of November 2021, I ask when you get an opportunity, go back to the beginning of my YouTube channel. This is I think it's going to be my 12th video, maybe my 13th video that I've posted in just a little bit over 2 weeks of me getting released from prison. So I'm just going to dive right in, man. Today I want to talk to you about my background. Okay, if you were to do a background check on me, up until now, all I've really said is that I'm not educated, and it's true to a certain degree. In school, the last grade that I honestly passed was the 6th grade. Okay, I went to 7th grade, I went to 8th grade, failed all my classes in junior high school. I was moved on to high school somehow, and it was just because I was problematic and they were just kind of pushing me forward. So I entered high school with a 6th grade education. There, of course, I failed. After 18 months of high school, I was kicked out, and for whatever reason, I ended up dropping out. And that was it, man. So then I go to prison when I'm 18. I took a short class that taught me how to get my GED, and that concludes my formal education. So, with that being what it is, I've never allowed my education level to affect my ability. I've been able to achieve some pretty big things. I founded and led a nonprofit organization called Last Chance Intervention. I've also built 3 different for-profit companies. I've had some pretty impressive licenses. I did all of these things by networking, reading books, asking questions, and working my ass off. Everywhere that I have an educational handicap, I have a counterbalance in life experience that uniquely allows me to function effectively. If I need to know something, I learn it. My potential for success is just as good as yours. It's just what it is. So if you do a background check on me, you might be impressed, okay? But probably not. Between state and federal, you're going to find a ballpark of 15 to 20 felony convictions. My credit score is somewhere in the 400s, maybe low 5s. I'm on the back half of my monumental disaster with 3 years of federal paper. And this is only a partial synopsis. I mean, the entire conclusion is just awful. At this point in my life, I am definitely the least likely to succeed, ever. All right? Ever. It's what it is. But it's okay, because I've accepted this challenge. I know that my success is going to make me that much more of an asset to every single person who has a story that's relative to mine. I know my value. I know my potential. And I'm sure that if you pay attention to what's going on here, you're going to see it too. I'm careful when it comes to the topic of the 12 steps. Okay, to the 12 steps. I owe them all the credit for the moral values that I have today. One principle that AA has is only an alcoholic can effectively help another alcoholic, because we're uniquely qualified. And that's important, and it's important for a reason I'm going to come back to here in just a minute. As I've stated before, I designed this project when I was locked up. The inspiration and support came only from myself, my personal relationship with God, and that's it. To engage in something like this in prison can be pretty risky. All right, the potential to be misunderstood is absolutely huge, and the consequences of that can be deadly. So I have one person who I let read a little bit of this stuff, and I told him, look, I don't want your feedback, because I didn't want him to dilute my mind. I didn't want him to, prevent me from moving forward with this. So this is all me, man. This is everything that I've said on here. This is all me, and that's pretty scary. But the thing about life is that scary scenarios come with extreme opportunity. All right. So since I haven't run my content past anybody, this is vulnerable me. This is uninfluenced me. I'm at my core. All right. Now, if you remain engaged, you're quickly going to see my values, and hopefully one day I'll be in a position where I can speak on behalf of my demographic to the lawmakers in this country. I can utilize my values to protect us from these future laws that have the potential for negative impact on our lives. We just need proper representation. Okay, so this is the the principle of AA that I shared with you. All right. Only a member of my demographic should be representing my demographic. All right. That's just what it should be, man. We need someone in this position, the day in and the day out, of genuinely protecting us. Somebody from our demographic on the front lines of legislation. That's what we need. Okay. And not behind the scenes. I mean, I'm talking, boom. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? All right. Now, there's a lot of bridges to cross. I know that my record doesn't allow easy access for any conventional opportunities. Okay, and it's okay. It's okay because I believe in myself. I know what I stand on. All I need is I need a little bit of fame, man. I need a little bit of funding. And with a little bit of fame and a little bit of funding, anything can happen. We can accomplish anything. This isn't gonna happen by pushing paperwork. You know, this is to engage us, man. This is to engage us. We can do a lot of things. And I know that my 6th grade education, I know that my criminal record, it doesn't disqualify me from being an American. I love this country. Okay, I believe in this country. I'm a citizen of this country. You know, I am an American citizen, which means that I have the accessibility to the American dream. I've said it before. I say it all the time. Look at our southern border, man. Look at our southern border. What are all these people migrating to our southern border for? They believe in this dream. They believe in the American dream. They believe in us, man. I believe in us. I believe that me as an American, I can do anything, okay? I need a representative. I need proper representation to represent me, Clinton Richards. To represent me, man. I need that. And I don't fucking have it. I can't pick up the phone and say, hey, man, you guys don't know. I've been calling people. I've been calling the legislators. I have been doing this. I've called Marshall Blackburn. I've called Tim Scott. I've reached out to AOC. I reached out to Emily Campagno. I reached out to Harris Faulkner. I reached out to Fox News. I reached out to Tara Simmons. I've been reaching out. I've been doing this stuff. These are representatives or people who have the ability to get a hold of these representatives. I've been doing that unsuccessfully. Okay? There is not an easily available representative for my demographic. It does not exist. It doesn't. Maybe you do have one. I don't. So if you're in my way, move around. Okay? That's just what it comes down to, man. I've lost enough time. And I'm a man with a purpose. I'm a man on a mission. I might not be your representative, but apparently I might. Okay? I'm going to have to represent myself because there just ain't nobody else out there to hold it down for me. There's plenty of people out there that are holding it down. Not for me. Okay? That's my job apparently. Now, if you are my representative, call me. Okay? If you're my representative, call me because we need to talk. That's what it comes down to. So, I'm that's what keeps me up at night, man. That's what keeps me up at night. That's it. So, I expect that nobody's going to be calling me. If you're my representative, give me a call.